Hi guys, this is another one on my Project Pan video, and as you know, this year, I'm focusing mainly on flower nose products, or not even flower nose. I guess at some point other products will go in, but products I really like, and I love the packaging and everything, and I just want to really see how practical they are in day-to-day use, how long the packaging works, and because sometimes packaging breaks and you pay a lot for having this nice packaging, or not a lot, but more than usual. So there we go. Now, first things first, the empties. Which actually not flower nose. I finished up my perfumes. I finished up the hotel collection one, Myrrh and Sweet Tonka. I'm really glad about this because this is very more like a heavy gourmand smell for the winter time. And I also finished up the Shea Blue Atropa Belladonna. Now, would I repurchase? I would probably repurchase this one. This one was my favorite. I had Shea and Blue perfumes before. They're usually in the Marks and Spencer's beauty boxes and advent calendars, but this one is not my favorite. I did not like this. This one I really liked, but the problem is it's 100 ml. I think it took me 2 years to finish this one, and perfumes do go bad. So I don't think if I would buy 100 ml size, I think I would only do it if I really have no other perfume. But I'm trying not to have too many perfumes in my collection because they do go bad, and I feel like it's wasted money otherwise. But yeah, I finished these ones up. Now, I will immediately tell you what I put in. I put in this one, which is also from Aldi La Cura. I think this is a copy of the Sol de Janeiro range. This one is called 32 Havana Nights Pistachio and Salted Caramel Body Mist. I need to mark it, actually. Let me do that now. I have to stand it down in order to mark it. I used this one already a few times last year, but I feel like I want to pan it because, again, I don't want things to get empty, to get bad. So we're down here with that one. I really like this one. Great for spring into summer. It's 90 ml size, so quite substantial. Saying that though, it is a body mist, and I used it already twice the last 2 days. And this smell does not last as the other perfumes because it's not a perfume, it's a body mist. So I might finish that up actually a bit quicker than a 100 ml size perfume because you use more. And also I would try to reapply during the day because, again, the smell dissipates really quickly and is gone otherwise. Then, other thing, it's not really empty, but I will check out now. It's my brow gel. There's a lot left in there, but you know why? I am declared it just, you can see down here, the brow gel is actually clear. It grosses me out to use this one because I know it's only powder because I use face powder before I do my brows. And brows is one of my last steps in my routine. It's just how I do it. And I think if that packaging wouldn't be see-through, if I wouldn't be able to see it like this, I probably would have used it much longer. But I just don't like it to see that, and it grosses me out using it. I did use a good amount. So actually, it's roughly down to here empty, so I would say halfway done. So I don't feel too bad in cluttering it, but I will declutter it. I will add in, I didn't got that yet. Nearly forgot that, put that on my table here. I will add in this one, which I did also 2 days ago when I started to have a look at my bag. It's the La Cura Set and Forget Brow Gel. It's like a copy of the, oh gosh, I don't know, Benefits, I think it's a Benefits copy, but I like this one because I don't see I don't see when it's getting grimy. Basically, I do try to be good though with that one. It's a clear one. I do try before I put it back after I do my brows with this one because it's a silicone brush, so it's a bit easier to do that as well. I do try to rinse it under the tap and then dab the water off before I put it back in, so it doesn't get as quickly grimy as the other one. That was it from the MB products. Now, products with good progress. I think foundation, really good progress actually, because we were now at the thickest part basically, but we still made same progress as last month, so that's good. We're down here now. If it goes well, I should finish this within a month. So this is the Guerlain Essentiel Eclat Natural Glow. 16-hour wear. I don't wear my foundation 16 hours. I don't know. But we're down here now. So I really like the bottle actually. And it has served me well, I have to say, because I'm using it. It's now the 3rd month I'm starting to use it. And it goes, the lid still fits. Maybe not the most practical bottle. If you have it on your vanity, it looks nice. For me, it's in a makeup bag because I do cycle to work and I put everything in a makeup bag. And for that, I'm quite impressed how well that is holding up. Other things I've progressed. I actually realized only this morning, look at this, I hit a tiny pan on my blush. So we have now April. Actually, it's already the first week of April is already over. I'm really late filming this. So I used it for 3 months and 1 week, and we hit pan in the blush. So this is the Flower Nose Mermaid collection. Moonlight Mermaid series, and this is the color 05 Siren Melody. The blush overall is 5 grams, which I think is a good size for a blush. And there we go. I have pen. I only realized this morning, so really good. I do try not to, I'm not trying to be one of these people who stab always in the middle. I do swipe always the whole pen, but of course it's a bit difficult at the ridges, because I don't like when a product is only like one tiny pen in the middle, but there we go. Happy head pen. Then this is the other blush, which I actually don't really use as a blush. I thought I used this one as a matte highlighter. 02 Moonlight Dawn. It's one of the blushes, but it's so light. You can actually use this as a highlighter. I mean, look at this. This is so light. You don't even see that. But yeah, no pan in there yet. But I think a good dip, but definitely not as much use as the blush. Then what I do use as a highlighter, I added that like, I think like a month or two ago, is the 01, is it called Cross Fable? I don't know. It's from the Little Angel collection. An highlighter. There we go. I think you can see really good usage now. This is like a baked gelée product, and I really like it. It's not like a full-on highlight though, if you're out for that. It's nice. It's highlighty. I feel like though you have to use quite a good brush to break it up, because otherwise you have like bigger particles in there. But if you buff it really nicely into your skin, love it for that. The Angel, of course, that was in the middle is worn off now, but I don't see any dip yet. It's a big gelée product, so there will be like a grit underneath at some point, but it's a lot of product for a highlighter. It's 8 grams, so that's a lot, much more than the blush actually is. There we go. Then eyeshadow palette. I don't know if it counts as a pan or not, but I think I'm pretty low over here. I can see slightly the grit. It's like one of these two outer shades are like baked gelée. The other shades, apart from this one, this has usage definitely, but these 3 ones are the ones I use the most. They have a, I don't know if it's visible, they have a really good dip in them. As with all the other products, I'm really impressed with the packaging. I mean, daily use, well, nearly daily use. Maybe 2-3 days a month I might not wear makeup, but apart from that, it's holding up so well, so I'm really happy with that. When it comes to the outer shades, I prefer this one to this one. This one just comes up as, it doesn't look like it, but it's actually on the eye, it comes up as mainly silvery, not much else. This one has more like a nice duochrome shine of like pink and a bit of orange in there. This one doesn't have as much, it just looks very silvery, and I prefer this one at the moment. But yeah, I love it. They blend out really nicely, the matte shades as well, and very happy with that. Now, powder. Powder, we had already big pan last time. Pan is even bigger, but still going. This powder, by the way, there was like a puff underneath, and at some point one day this month I forgot my brush, which I usually use, so I had to use the puff. I do not like the powder with the puff at all. Highly recommend to use a brush and really lightly dust it over your face. For that it's good. Otherwise with that it looked really caked on and heavy when I used that puff, so don't recommend to use that with that powder. Because the powder is so low, I will add actually another powder in, because this one, I don't think this will last a whole month until next check-in, so I will add in 2 because I'm not sure yet. I actually wanted to empty this. It's a loose powder. It's from the Swan Ballet collection. It's 12 grams. It's shade 02. The only thing is, I'm not sure how practical it is to use the loose powder, but I really want to try. So I thought, you know what, let me put it in, see how far I go. It's a bit tricky to measure this one because, yeah, I don't have a scale that's fine enough, I think, to measure the weight. So we just see how that one goes once we can see it here down on the side where it's see-through to go down. I don't know, but because I don't know how well that will go, I will also add this powder. This is from the Unicorn collection. This is the Flower Nose Unicorn series pressed setting powder in Edelweiss. There you go, nice packaging by the way, as always. And it's one of these ones. It's like really, it's just a white one. And before summer starts might be a good one while I'm still pale. I mean, it's a setting powder. It shouldn't have too much coverage, if at all. It should be translucent, to be honest. But I thought I would try this one out first. It seems to be like a baked gelée formula, because you can see on the ridges it's not like in a pan or anything. It's like raised. So I would see how that one goes. If this one doesn't work out this month, so I will try these 2 out, and then next month I update you with what I will go going forward. Then I have this blush in my in my project pan, but I actually use it as a bronzer, and I can't. It's slowly wearing off. I can't remember which collection that was. Packaging itself is holding up though, apart from the sticker now wearing off. Haven't hit pan yet, but definitely very low. Excuse this, I accidentally stabbed it when I used it this month, but yeah, so still a good way to go, which I'm happy with. I like it. It's a good bronzer for me at the moment. I'm still same coloring like winter time because we didn't have much sun yet. So there we go. Then things you probably haven't realized I haven't mentioned a primer yet. I used this as a primer the first week of March, but yeah, that broke me out. So this is the Flower Nose. This is meant to be a hydrating primer, dewy hydrating primer. This was also from their release of the Angel whatever collection. It broke me out. I'm pretty sure it broke me out. It's very silicone-y, as you can see. I used it for a week and then I stopped using it because the breakout just got worse and worse and worse. I will, however, hold on to it. I think I might try it again in a different season. Maybe my hormones are just not good at the moment because I'm going through some changes, so I want to hold on to it. I did then for a week tried Auric as a primer, the Glow Lust from Auric. I actually managed to even, it was up here when I started using it, and now it's here. I didn't mark it because I didn't officially add it in my project pan. It's in the shade Morganite. It's very glowy, by the way, very glowy. But this didn't help either. I then waited until my breakouts cleared up, tried this one again, and I'm pretty sure this broke me out a little bit as well, so made me think maybe my skin is just rubbish at the moment and I shouldn't use really primer apart from my normal skincare, or not apart, on top of my normal skincare. So I just left it. I just left the last 2 weeks. I left it with any primer and just applied makeup like this. And I will leave it like this for now. I will not add any primer. What I might do is though, if I feel like it again, if my skin is really good again, because I still have to clear up some breakout now, I might try out a few different primers and then next month I will add in. Should maybe mention, I still use this mascara. This is the Lacura Fabilash, which is one side primer, one side mascara. So the primer is like white, and then the other side mascara is black. Reminds me really of the 90s. Remember these big L'Oreal mascaras that were like this? I really like this one, and I'm really happy that it still works. I also still use the eyeliner. This one, like even the packaging, like this one, nothing wore off from that packaging, which is so nice. It's the liquid eyeliner. It has like a brush tip applicator. It still goes strong, and I use that one every time I use makeup. I use this one. Really, really happy with that, and it still works. Then for the brows, the other product I'm using is actually not Flower Nose, it's Florasis. It has a spoolie and a pencil. The pencil is, I don't do much with my eyebrows. I maybe wore off like a millimeter. Oh, focus actually. It's not focusing. Focus. There we go. A millimeter is maybe worn off, but that's it. There's not much usage. I use it every time I do my eyebrows, so it's just, it will last forever basically. And then the other eyeliner I sometimes use, but I use that on the lower lash line on the outside, because it just gives you a really faint, I don't think it will even come over on the camera, it just gives you a really faint shimmer under your eye. It's meant to be like the pink one, but it's just really faint shimmer. I really like it. Some people probably think it's useless. I'm the only one who can see it, but I like it and I use it. Now, last thing, 2 lipsticks, which I'm using on and off. Actually, there's 3, but this one I didn't use at all this month. I use these 2. This is from the Flower Nose. This is shade 04 Silver Moon. This was from the Swan Ballet collection. I use this one a lot. If I put it down, there you go. Let me actually do the other way up. Let me put, I didn't really measure them. I probably should put it down on paper so you see how much I used up, but I'm doing it like this. There we go. This is all that's left. You can see. They do sweat, as you can see. Very comfortable formula, though. I really, really like it. I don't mind the sweating, even though it's actually not that cold. But I really like to wear them. And same with this one. This is the darker shade, so I don't use it as much. But that's all that's left from the darker shade. So this is from the Circus collection from Flower Nose, color C06. This one I really, really like. I even prefer to this one. I wish they would have this one in a lighter shade because it doesn't look like it, but for me, on my lips, that is quite full on and dark. and I don't like that all the time, but I do like lipstick. I did broke a bit off though here from the front of the packaging, but that was my fault. But I do like the lipsticks, and even this one, it's like a, I used it last month even only twice because I'm just working on the bullet lipstick. It's like a silicone formula, so it looks like really blurred. I really like it. But there we go. I like their lipsticks. It's good. And to be honest, I like all of their stuff pretty much. So yeah, there we are. There we going. Still really happy with everything. Really happy how everything is holding up as well, packaging wise. And let's just hope that by next month I have a primer again, or I can use primers again, because I do need to use a few up. There we go, and I'll see you next time. Bye.